2 boxes of mystery video games just showed up at my doorstep. We're gonna unbox them live. I have no idea what's in them. I have a connection who's about a couple hours away. I met him at a card show. Turns out he's a viewer. His name's Jeremy. He's a really nice guy. He's done this already once or twice with me. Just said, hey, sometimes I get video games that walk into my card shop and I take them. I'm just gonna send them to you. You pay me fair, about half of what you can get, and we'll work it out. So we've done that, we've built trust, and then he messaged me, it's probably been 6 months since we've done anything, and said, I've got another load, I'm gonna send them to you. Funny thing is, I think he has another box on the way that walked into his shop the day after he shipped these to me. So right after that, right after we unbox these, you're gonna see that one. I have no idea what's in these things. I just cut them open so that we can get into them quickly. We can see right on the top, we've got an original Game Boy, which is lovely. I'm gonna imagine that this probably won't fully work. The cool thing is, Matt, my friend Matt, is actually coming on for about 20 hours a week now. He's in school, was working a different job, but put in his 2 weeks and is now gonna be repairing stuff and doing more of that for us on a greater scale. He loves fixing Game Boys. All right, PSP, is there a system or is it just games? Okay, 8 PSP games. Looks like maybe some decent ones in there. And then we got PS1 games. That's a decent one, 40 Winks. Ooh, Digimon World 3, that's really nice. At least 50 bucks. It's been a while since I've looked up the value, but that is a nice one. Let's see how the condition is. It's Black Label, love that. Not bad, might need a little reservice, but it'll definitely work. And then Cool Borders 3, Wheel of Fortune, and a PlayStation Magazine disc. This is interesting. Okay, so we've got Sega Genesis next. These I've seen before. These are previously played. Video game blowout, it says. Previously played games, and they're like resealed. Cartridge only stuff. This is Madden Football. Now I'm wondering like where these originally were. If you know, let me know down in the comments, like where were these sold? I could see like a Best Buy, a Meijer, a rental store. I really don't know. Probably a rental store. That'd be what I would lean towards the most maybe, but they're not like Blockbuster branded or anything, so it's really hard to say. We got a couple football games. Let's see if there's anything decent in here. Looks like all sports so far. NBA Action 94, Joe Montana, Madden again, Madden 92. You're gonna have all the sports games. Yep, Baseball Tonight, Roger Clemens. That's impressive. Are these all sports games too? Every single one here. All sports games. So, for those that don't know, sports games usually are worth less money on average. I mean, they objectively are. But there are also some sports games that are rare and hard to find. We do have a sports game list, basically all the sports games worth looking for in one list, and that is only on our private Discord. So if you're interested, that's just one of the benefits of joining the Discord. Really, the main one is the community and the building a reselling business, asking questions, all that good stuff. But we do have lists like that as well. So we got more PS1 games, Harry Potter, Sorcerer's Stone, Dragon Ball Z Ultimate Battle 22, one that you would think is worth a ton. It's really only like 10 to 15 bucks. And then Puzzle Star Sweep. Oh, decent stuff there. And then I'm seeing a whole bunch of PS1 games, sweet mercy. Alright, some more PlayStation Magazine. Let's do a sweep and see. Oh boy, there's a good one. Medieval. Jeremy. We've got some nice stuff here. Now he said there'll be a mix of good and a mix of bad, and so far I'd say that's a very accurate statement. There's definitely a mix of everything. Let's see here. We got Twisted Metal Small Brawl. No manual, but still cool game there. Let's see, I'm seeing like Tekken, Mega Man, Crash, Spyro. Not bad. Frogger's in there, Tarzan. Celebrity Deathmatch, Crash Bash. See, the first party popular games, they're bread and butter items. They're always demanded, people are always buying them, and they sell. Looney Tunes Racing, nice. Let's see, Croc. I mean, this is a nice mix of games. Magical Racing Tour, GTA, the first one, SpongeBob. Oh boy. All right, we got some good ones in here. Let's see. Saw some at the back. Mr. Domino, never really seen that one. Cubert. There it is. Digimon Rumble Arena. That's a nice one for sure. Fun game, kind of like Super Smash Bros. Digimon Rumble Arena 2 is on GameCube and PS2 and Xbox, and that's a very fun one. Going Quacker's probably decent. For the N64, I was just looking that one up. It's like $60 cartridge now, so I think it was that one. So I imagine it's probably decent on PS1. There's the King of Fighters 99, Speed Punks, Bust-A-Move 4. Some nice games in here. Bust-A-Move 99, another Crash Bandicoot game. Let's see if we got any other big winners. There's Rugrats games too, and those can be sometimes decent. Toy Story 2 is probably good. So yeah, a lot of nice PS1 games, and we still got the bigger box to go over here. Not to mention the other one that'll probably be coming tomorrow. All right, so this one I assume has some of the consoles, because I mean I'm seeing a 360 here. He left a note for his store. So his store is called Final Score Sports Cards in Carlton, Michigan. So I think that's kind of Detroit area. So if you're in the area, check out his sports card store. That's kind of how we met. Was he's into kind of junk wax era cards and just loves buying cards in general. So we've met that way. And apparently he gets a lot of sports games traded into his store, because still every Sega game is a sports game. I'm impressed at this point. How many Sega sports games are there? Apparently this collection has all of them. More. Alright, then we might be down to just systems. Alright, Xbox 360. I don't love getting these because they almost always don't work, because they have the red ring of death.
Oh, that's the worst.
Such a terribly made system. It's amazing how well it sold, regardless of the fact that all of them will die. Atari 2600, like the junior version. And then looks like just a bunch of controllers for it buried in there. This one looks kind of unique. That could be something. Yeah. The baby blue color there, that's kind of cool. And then we've got a PS2. And what is tucked in here? More Atari controllers and joysticks and stuff. So there you go. So now what I'm going to do is kind of like get everything cataloged in a spreadsheet, come up with the top line value, and then I'm going to pay my percentage based off of that. And that's how me and Jeremy have worked out deals. That's how we're going to continue to work out deals. And I think the next box coming is going to be pretty exciting too, so let's see what's in that one. And then I got this box full of games. It also had some systems, controllers, and cords on the top, but the games are where it's most interesting. I can already see 2 gold cartridges. You think these are cool, buddy?
There's a lot of games in here.
Yeah, there's a lot of games in here.
Well, there was games in here.
Well, they sent a whole bunch of them. Are these cool?
Yeah.
Look at these. Those are good ones. Zelda, Majora's Mask. Pretty cool. Put them in this bin for me, would you? Nice and gentle. Oh! There was a bunch more stuff in that box. Here's the Dreamcast games. There's some pretty good stuff in here. Echo the Dolphin, Hydro Thunder, Star Wars, Vigilante 8, Second Defense. These ones over here are yet to be tested, but Tony Hawk, Sonic Adventure, Tony Hawk 2, Blitz, Showtime. The console's yellowed, but it does work. Controller works. That being said, there were 2 360s, an original Xbox, and a PS2 in that box. None of them worked. 0 for 4 right there. But the N64 with expansion pack does work. And this is why, you know, Jeremy, who sent these to me, we just agreed, hey, I'll go through them. And after I go through them, I'll pay based on what works, what doesn't work, what's there. He just trusts that, but it takes some time. So here's all the games. So, you know, I gently packed the rest of them in after those lovely Zeldas were thrown in by my boy. But he was just trying to help, doing a great job to teach him how to be gentle. But a lot of good N64 games, Paper Mario. I don't remember how much we went through these. But the N64 was definitely the gems of this batch. Loving that. And then all of these, mostly sports games. There's a couple decent ones. Yeah, see if there's any notable spines here. Honestly, nothing, like a lot of sports games. Guitar Hero 3 is kind of nice for 360, but definitely not the most ideal collection. He gets these from a guy who does cleanouts. So a clean out of a house, they get all the contents. If that guy finds video games, he brings them in to the sports card shop, to this guy who then buys them, whatever they work out, for a low price, and then sells them to me for a higher price. And then I then sell them for closer to market value. And that's how it works. Everybody wins. It's a beautiful thing. Let me know what your favorite item was from the 3 boxes. Hit that like button. And we'll see you guys next time. Probably with some more selling side or hobby shop or game barn sifting through the gems kind of videos. Bart'll do.